So I'm just reacting to the news that Waves plugins are now subscription only. So as a Perpetual license holder, I've bit of background. I've did run studios and still have my own personal studio, but I ran commercial studios for about 15-16 years. And in that time spent, I don't know, thousands on Waves plugins, along with other plugins obviously, but back when I got the Mercury bundle, I think it was about £4,000 or there or thereabouts. And then for years I've been paying this every year. It's like £250 Waves update plan, which was a pretty controversial plan that not a lot of people were happy about, but I paid that. It meant that I kind of got any new plugins that came out, seemed kind of reasonable to me. Was never really happy with the kind of dongle situation. You had to, if you forgot your USB stick and all that, that always kind of done my head in a wee bit. But this latest update means that if you own the Perpetual license, as I do, you can use that now, but when there's new versions out or new plugins out, you can't get them unless you have a subscription. So that means someone coming in off the street with having not spent thousands of pounds is getting the same level of plugins as people who have spent a lot of money. Now, I think I get it's a sort of democratisation of technology, and people are going to be, much like someone who had a £50,000 mixing console and studio, and now there's someone can do that on the laptop, or a Pro Tools HD rig, £10,000, and someone can now do that on a subscription with Pro Tools. I get that, but this feels a bit different. It doesn't feel like Waves have taken into account people have spent thousands over the years. They could easily say, the first year's on us or something, or for the same fee you can update your Perpetual license every year, something. It just seems like a bit of a kick in the balls for people who have paid a lot of money for these. Now, if you've only got a couple of Waves plugins and you've had to get this update plan at £250, this is probably a good deal, to be fair. But for folk like myself who've bought a lot of these plugins, it doesn't seem that great. So hopefully the noise that I'm seeing online, mostly negative so far, I'm hoping that maybe Waves listen to that and do something. Who knows? If not, there's a lot of other plugins out there. I don't use a ton of Waves plugins now in my mixing, if I'm honest, but there's a couple that I like that I would be quite sad to not use. And in all fairness, I don't really have I'm paying £250 a year anyway, so I don't have a massive problem paying the subscription. It's just on principle though, having run a project studios for years, there would be times where you relied on having those tools to be able to make money, and if there was ever a kind of period where you didn't have money coming in, I hate to think there's small studios out there that are like, I don't have a lot of cash coming in, so I can't afford my subscription, so therefore I'm done. I can't mix using the plugins that I like to use. I just don't know if I really like the subscription thing, but maybe I'm just an old guy now, and this is the way it's going. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. I thought I would just record it as I found out, pretty much. That's my kind of honest reaction to it.